Hey all, welcome to my channel. I'm Matt, this is Matt's Mods, and today guys we're doing our U96 build. So we are going to do issue 46 of our build U96, and today, oh that rhymes, I've never noticed that. Issue 46 of our U96, oh yeah, cool. It wouldn't it be great when we're on issue 96 of the U96, that would be cool. Long way to go before then. Anyway, today guys we are going to be working on the periscope. We're actually going to be fitting it to the interior section of our hull today. Well, not actually the hull, the actual interior part of it. So lots to do, lots of screws, and yeah, it's going to be a nice one because there's electrics as well. We don't test anything yet, but we've still got a few more bits and pieces to put on, so happy days today. Anyway, let's get started with today's build. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so issue 46, it's saying limit switches, which we're just basically working more on the central periscope. Okay, so we need to bring our periscope across that we've been working on. And we also need some limit switches which have been supplied. So the first one we're going to be putting on is this one here. Now we need to make sure we get this in the correct orientation. This is just going to be going on to here. We need actually the black one. So that's going to go on just like that. And we need to screw that in with a BP screw. Now these are long screws. Now I've worked with plenty of limit switches before, so especially the R2D2. So that one's in place. Next is we need to put the next one in place, which is the one with the red LED, wire. And we're just going to bob that into place just down there, and again securing that in with the BP screw. Now the first few stages of this are just prep stages. Okay, so they are in. Now it doesn't say where it wants this wire, might be revealed later. So what we need to do next is we need to bring over these two pieces. These are the periscope covers. Now, because something's going to be running up and down that, I'm just going to put a little bit of grease just in the centre channel there, just to help things along the way. Just like I've done with all this periscope, because I want it a nice, fluid operation. So if I just get some of this glue, this grease, and just put it down into the groove. Now I'm going to do both sides. So that's one side done, and we'll do the other. Now this is a plastic grease, it's superb for this. Okay, so that is in place. Now what it wants us to do next is to put these two pieces together and glue them. And we've got some, is it on this section or on the next section? We've got some kind of little tabs that we need to glue. One there, one there, one there. Any on this? Not that I can feel, no. So just these two tabs. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on these. Now I want to be careful because I don't want the glue to get mixed with the grease. So I've been careful throughout this, making sure that doesn't happen. Then all we need to do is sandwich the two halves together. If it lets me come, I knew this would happen. As soon as I come to put the two halves together, it'll start playing silly buggers. The glue will stick to me and not where it should do. Okay, that's just snapped into place. What I'm just going to do is just get a little bit more glue and just put it into the holes just in there, and that will ensure that that will glue together. But what I want to do is I want to wait for this glue to dry before I do the next section, I think. So let's move on to the next section. Oh no, I can do the next section. Right, so with that in place, what we need to do next is we've got this cog. Now I did test fit this off camera, and one of my little tabs actually fell off, but this is tight enough when it goes on that it doesn't need it. So we're just going to place this on and slide this down just like that. Now that is actually going to hold both pieces together. Okay, so it says now with all that prepped, we're going to start putting this together. So I'm going to go to the top camera. Here we go. So this is our interior for our periscope that we've been working on. I'm just going to try and move some of these wires out of the way while we do this. Okay, so we want to get our periscope and put it through the hole just at the bottom. And that more or less just slots into place. Okay, now with that in place, we need to secure this with 3 AP screws, one in there and one in there. First of all, and then we do have another one at the other side. One in there. One in there. And then there's just one right down in the corner just there. Okay, so that is in place. Next, what it wants us to do is it wants us to get our periscope, and it wants us to put this down onto it. So this is going to go on down onto it. Check from that side. So everything looks good in there. That's all lined up. Fantastic. Okay. With that in place, we've got a little bit of an enclosure to put on. But what I'm going to do is, while I'm here, I'm just going to grease up this gear with the grease we've got. Just like I said, I want this to be a smooth operation. And this grease is ideal for this application. Okay, fantastic. Try not to waste any of this grease because it's not, it goes far, but it's yeah, about £5 for a tub of this. So yeah, you don't want to waste any. Get a kitchen roll, wipe my hands. Okay, so this is now in place. I'm happy with that. What we need to do next is we need to bring this piece across. Now this is just going to sit on top of here, just like that. Okay. Then we have this piece here, which is just going to go around the other side. And it's going to sandwich that gear together. Okay. Then what we need to do is secure this together with 2 more AP screws. Now, I love doing detail, but I love doing electronics as well. That's one in. and that's 2 in. Okay. I'm just checking if our cog will move, which it still will. So I can just maybe tighten these up a little bit more. Just a tad, and there we go. That is all there is to do in this issue. Looking pretty amazing. I mean, that when it's going to be working, it's going to look fantastic. It's a shame we don't test anything yet. I don't know when that is going to happen. But yeah, that is definitely going to be a really nice feature on our U96. So that is issue 46 complete. Well guys, that's it for issue 46 of the U96. It rhymes. Yay. That was really nice. Some nice electronics going in there, and obviously fitting the central periscope to the interior of our U96. Brilliant work. I really am chuffed that absolutely everything fitted in that one, and yeah, it really does look amazing. I know you might say I'm being a little bit maybe heavy-handed with the grease, but it just means that everything is just going to work smoothly. There'll be no grinding or noises, and I think going forward with electronics in these part works is something that's definitely needed. And that's why I bought that specific grease for the job. I do have some other grease as well, which I can use on like metal mechanisms and stuff. But for that, it just is ideal for what I'm using it for. And it ensures the lifetime of the model as well, which is even better. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.